metal and plastic contraption. This must be the buoy class. You lift the buoy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. Primitive construction, but there's something in there, splashing around. It smells like you would expect it. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae. Another identity misplaced. There must be some cosmic conspiracy afoot. The buoy continues to be mostly empty. No answers appear to you. You could ask the miss what she thinks later, if you have the time. There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel's behind you. The ruins of a... When this district was built, locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused, but... This is the trap. This trap is also full of panic. Man, it's low. The reeds, the later it gets. There's no way the perp isn't here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off. Not this time. The opposition is and dangerous. Dangerous too. The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. Maybe it's just a storm drain for... There's no echo. See that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody? What? Kim? Think about the seagull's story. Then they're no time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one, own it. Steal.
Our tenant, please.
This traps the reeds, the constant, distant song. Loud, nothing but locusts in this trap.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Oh? Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established here. Oh no. What does that...
It's clear the village has already grown dear to her. Strange.
No, don't tell me. I don't... A giant statue of him. Or better yet, his twin brother. Practically the same thing, but makes him seem less like a psychopath. I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is... Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective.
She is more defensive about it.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this... Of course, Detective. You can always... Of course. I am sorry to have been... More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What is all of this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
Great bodies of water, forest-covered surfaces, clusters of light where the cities lie. There is a term of endearment they coin for it, in the DeLorean, Elysium. It does. There are those who would... A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists. Oh, you want a picture of the world? Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways. We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You would...
ORG. Occident Revachol Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three sign... Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas.
A cold fear seeps into you.
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupt... I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy, but this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound. I don't know about things of that scale, but yes.
She does not seem convinced that you'll be fine. If anything, she's realizing how deep your condition runs.
You may have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it. See? Everyone finds something worth...
The cold seeps into... Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on...
The Pale is not. It is the opposite of reality. Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. Isola is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and an oceanic Isola. It comprises mostly of water. Moindi is the largest, Katla, the coldest, Insulinde, the achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not light. Oh, it is. It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged. It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose the further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension. No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
Yes. An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor, marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow it. The most disco thing you will ever see. Extensively. Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Who says and who argues?
The logical positivists say, the dialectical materialists argue. It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International...
It's more for her. Way more.
No, Lieutenant Dubois. I'm entreprenetic business class.
Perhaps that explains her strange pining after the revolution. Some degrade someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. The strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
Yes. Carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job.
You should ask the Pale driver about that. Poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
Up to my gills, officer.
An acidic smile on her lips. It's getting worse.
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is What do you think, Detective? Precisely. One of the few measurable effects. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extreme. Most people, and indeed most private and government sector I suggest...
Off we go. You see the hang...
One and all. They say Pale is dead.
Why should we just leave and leave.
Entreponetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent...
They had not traveled the entire circumference of the Pericarnassian Super E-Solar. It was not merely in the west, it was everywhere.
There are signs of pretermodern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later. Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely. Then they don't.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
Yes, sweet Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember? Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
Your ailing constitution.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then... I hope so. I truly do.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you.
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time. Glad to have been of assistance.
The once bright somewhere. An old door, worn by element. It takes you a moment. The wind picks up here. The trap feels like no locus. No phasmid either. But still, your voice echoes on the code. Nothing. No traces. The reeds continue to hiss around you as you put the empty trap on the ground. Time to consult the professionals. Morel and...
It's great to see you again. It's great to see you again, officer.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't... Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude.
The little silvery knob holds...
Oh, you don't...
Ramblings. Nonsense. You're
Darling, I didn't even get the...
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to...
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Ah, I'm getting ahead of myself.
She'd just started forming memories. Real.
The strangest moment of my life. I looked, I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and
Where did you go?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course,
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most...
So that's how they met. This is...
it did, yes.
The way it moved. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my...
You're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud.
Haha, nothing like the gratitude.
He tries to play it cool. Remain professor.
Good. Okay. Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is...
You're dealing with a subject near and...
Yes, the Phantasmadeia.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have...
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. Pardon me. This is a big deal.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed. As though you should ask the red-headed boy, Kuna.
A little hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Oh, you've been such a dear...
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight.
After this is your last chance to talk.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutant Morel. It's been fun.
No.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Hello, officer. I think I've just always liked Annie.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does. My methods.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
No, as I said,
Interesting.
everything from forgotten regional...
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists...
Most establishment scientists only care about... Yes? Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with...
I don't know what got into him, officer.
Always a pleasure to see an officer.
Fuck, does Kuno care? No, Kuno.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane prison.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno.
Kuno's not gonna say anything.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pigs?
Kuno do-
All around you, the hisses and like skyscrapers, spires of dirt. Sounds like you found heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. Dozens of little locusts feed. It's an ode. It's the work of a self-taught visionary.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Yeah. Kuno took.
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you.
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Oh my god, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to...
So that's what this is about.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first...
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame. Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts... The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? with the traps. Huh.
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
There's silence between the two children.
Hello, officer.
Fuck does Kuno? No.
So he...
Oh my...
Shut up, see.
She sounds like she's about to cry. Out of disappointment.
Deny it!
Kuno's not...
There's definite...
Kuno doesn't...
all around like scut sound. Heaps of it's...
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah.
So it wasn't a phasmid.
It's not... Used...
There's the lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
And...
Did he just say I?
Oh my...
Yo, Kuno...
I don't...
So that's what this is about.
I don't...
For what? Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
It don't mean a pig. You... Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. Kuno's gonna let the... I don't...
She doesn't know whether...
The fuck are they trying to... Yeah.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. The door is closed again. Nothing to do here.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions. Oh, no, of course not. As I said, it would have been
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Thank you, but actually, now that I think about it...
The words washed away. sound distant and strange. The lieutenant's door. No. What are you doing? Where is he? Is he not worried that you haven't found? Doesn't he want to anything to not face the hanged disco man yet? You hear the sound.
Is that you, Harry? What time is it?
No, thou art God.
To clear our...
Sleep is what.
Good night, Harry.
The lieutenant. No. What? Still. Where is he? Doesn't he anything to not face the hanged disco man yet? You hear?
Is that...
No, thou art God.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Sleep.
Good...
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag, bearing, beside his orderly handwriting, The bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. The squished, I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. But bullet...
Yeah, what are you? Crazy? Bullets can't...
That sounds like something a police detective... Then find the gun that shot it, and the person that got the squashed bullet. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia, the jacket of the bullet is made of a yellow... You can just about make up... It's quite... What's interesting about the bullet thus far? Yes, it's as if you've seen bullets, a jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it. A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the... No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jam... Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter, diligently filling out. You should share your findings with him.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Subject your...
In her mind, the cavity search is happening, as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed! No. I thought Mr. Law enforcement compromised!
Does she not believe you're actually a police officer?
License and registration!
It's not a code, just disjointed word.
It's a goddamn police shitbag!
She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer, a lower-ranking police officer.
What? Sir?
In this moment of hesitation, she almost doesn't seem disturbed, but like someone suddenly wakened from a deep sleep. With a swift, poorly cooked...
Officer compromised!
Okay, she's actually more agitated now.
Confined quarters, assailant coming out!
Oh my god. Oh, I see.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Please, God, where's that bullets? What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks. Grab the gun. Right now.
ever get?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified Okay, you need to figure out what...
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit.
The person who did that is no longer there. She's in stupor. There's no... The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself. The catatonic woman doesn't It's a shame. A recognition from an actual police...
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? She stands motion. The woman stand is one of those things a police cap. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out, the old woman. The woman is one of those things, the old woman. Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked old and little men, but you have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. Don't be so This isn't funny. So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. The mother of human. Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. What are we thinking of? Only a string. The mother of human. The machines keep the speak.
Good evening. Votre good. Please repeat the past précis. Votre accident.
The machines keep.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's caffeine too many times, essay.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is.
That is true.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pit. I think we're done here, essay.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? What's that, Copper? You want us to help? Yeah. We'll send someone. God, poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some fame.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her.
Yeah. I think you're right, Gene. She had something.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do. You absolutely...
You're fucking with me. You're...
Sure did, boss. Heard him.
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions... Walls, like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit.
Us kids? That the children kept her together.
Dunno. She lives by...
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well,
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
yeah. Whatever, Carl. Auntie LaPlante, we all...
Marianne, amigo.
Anything else you wanted to know? No problemo.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's getting cold. The bed is comfortable. The bed underneath you.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you.
How have things been going for you out?
This bastard is...
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psych.
Hear that? You are naive to think is much, much worse than that.
Don't tell him.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you.
We're trying to help you. All these...
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be
Oh, but you will. You're in hell. And ain't you?
Everything is so okay. Your eyelids flutter.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen. An old mirror. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like it reminds you of the day. This is your gun. It's more.
Yes?
The machine's keyboard.
Good morning. Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the fortress accident, is there anything? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document. The first entry, made on the 4th, arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so the lieutenant leans closer.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said, see, even one of the spook. What was that about narcotics? This could.
I doubt that we can find any. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just about.
Then why doth the lieutenant protest against 7th of February, 51. Finally, got the 8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Artists, yet again. Harassing but at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying.
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
"12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store.
The strike. We are nearing the date of... Keep reading.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a...
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous. That disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice?
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
I knew it wasn't a good idea.
No. It was a great idea. March 51. A new 2-meter. Your reading was interrupted by the sound of the church door. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some...
We should talk to her. After she...
What is it? Yes. Or... no.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over.
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you. No? Yes. No, you're right. I'm not. What? No.
She has not seen her, sire.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please, I use the AR-1 as my RAIN brief. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you...
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
I'm working. Could you...
Could you just...
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard.
Great. Do I look like someone who has...
If you want her help, maybe you should help her first.
You really like those questions, Doc.
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm conducting scientific research here. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, she's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit...
Exactly. What does it mean? What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I don't know. Are we?
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in them either. Great. What are we talking about? And why? Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Strange things may flourish.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical cord. I know. No.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands touch.
Because it's just trial and error. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could... Great. Thanks. The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
The mother of human.
Yes, what is it? What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some...
Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo!
Ah, wonderful. Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
So, Yes? What's the deal? A programmer? That's odd. What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. A shame. What can we do now?
Unity!
And you can't just evict her? Look at you, on a man. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe if that's okay with her, we only want
The lines and...
At least Crabman seems like... Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? Oh, man! But the drug lab was like an integral part. For me, it was my favourite part. I mean, Nordic music is...
Excitement bubbles up in you. Maybe you should blast some of these drugs right here in this tent.
Nah, but you see, no one likes drunk people. Drunk people get into fights and try to hit on everyone. Now people on... Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Hello again. My associates? Of course I do. I just don't...
To the cops.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... Recording. My boyfriend... I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for some...
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making... Anyway, I don't really...
She looks at the...
Take this, your call.
No, man.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Good.
Easy. When our research is done...
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her...
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. No. That's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned...
Okay, but still. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do... Good! Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. In the giant...
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy and the heads. I won't even get in.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of...
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost?
There's a solution. But she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a...
Wait, what?
You know, we don't actually...
Whose body is it? And what is it doing?
It's almost as if she feels some sort of...
You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge. Okay.
We would appreciate it.
Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. And if I did, I wouldn't. I don't. It's a backup of my former employer's
She's making...
The backup itself is destroyed now. But I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Oh god, not this again.
Basement?
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She...
Thanks. And here's my Falsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some items.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. This glorious multi-tool... This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has... This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. You picked the...
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need...
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop. Fishing repercussion. It will help. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It blah blah blah. Boring. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body.
In the bottom right...
This orange machine is buzzing like an ice squeak. Unplugging the ice cream maker. This orange machine is buzzing. Ice groans and howls inside. On a frosty platform lie. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost...
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
You gently lift the...
We should take it back to Miss Luukkonen Kilde.
Yes, but aren't you curious to... Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the speaker comes.
Good morning. Please repeat. Is this the good? Please repeat the password. No, that.
What does she mean? Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Good. I've unlocked.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are. It sounds like something cracked. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave. The paper is soaked with ink. It's
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
A single speck of white shines out, marked by the devil. It looks like gibberish. Better get.
Odd.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Yes, what is it? Yes? No, that's the...
In his defense...
Okay, but still. Thanks.
Tiles on the cube are still small. The filament slide.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. A speck of white? That's exactly what I'm hoping to find. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better watch. What an intricate display of...
The paper gets soaked in ink again. Its evil blackness shining in the light of the mainframe. Sorna doesn't reply. Her hands running over...
Here! I found it! Hold on. Just give me a second.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. Thank you.
Time for a celebratory drink, perhaps.
There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick. Thanks.
It's awfully silent. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk, it moves like a ghost, with some water. The lead programmer. Time to run back. Or maybe...
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, let's do it. Now that if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little... I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant, and then nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen killed her, she doesn't answer.
Damn it. Yeah, nothing happened. Let's move.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extra.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear it.
Silence is silent. This can't be it. You should have a listen. Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time it'll make you into more than... You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. You could work with this high. Like, literally. Whoa. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air. Springs...
In the bottom...
Hear that? The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about...
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing. But there has to be ghosts. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah.
The lieutenant looks dead. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go.
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a and then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic. Or when your ears... What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to...
A better sound system? Alright, but where would...
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound. I guess I could live...
Brilliant negotiating there, detective.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era. That's fine. We can... And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind? Oh, man, really? You're a complete... Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our...
She's whistling a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams but that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead. Yeah, so thanks for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read. Sorna, the programmer. She's doing whatever. Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both, who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's the, who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. I've never seen him so psyched about anything, though. And he's often psyched. Looks, I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
Yeah, drugs, shit.
Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg. Making the pilgrimage up north. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him, sir.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone.
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? Kind of. I'm gonna say... Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Yeah. I hope you do. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess. He's real hard. Who do you want to know? What do you mean? Oh, that. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times.
Yes. Anyway, even if you don't... He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very...
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Anyway.
Actually, one time we were out partying somewhere and...
The worst of the bandlers. A wretched heap.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice. Egg came with us. He made this... It was definitely Coal City. Because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. All right. There is. Is there a law?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
You got a sit
With one
between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed this about me.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less a cell. Use the one with the large head. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason.
Trying to get a line with the big bad, are ya?
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
Asel's right. He's one of... Yeah, alright. But if you're going to sync up with them, not likely. Scoped that spot a while back.
Build it ourselves! We built this nightclub, we can build anything!
Yeah, maybe. Tech-wise, radio's not...
An antenna!
Maybe not that big, but pretty big. Suspicious. It took us setting it. It's short for paranoid. It'd be easier to list.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of.
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
No. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory. I suspect they're breeding a pig. I prefer not to. Both of the original mistake was assuming that words have more being.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real sin. His eyes flicker.
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shape. I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession. The material knowledge is mega though. I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye. I didn't know it was in here.
Mellow man! Mass murder on the floor!
The world spirit does not have a body. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief if you ask. She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass-murdering lips. I like this question, cop man. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head.
What a strange caustic. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Dead bodies are perennial plants. I saw some piglets suck. They had sense that she could no longer see. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of a Nodic, it never was.
The way he says it, the force in Fool's core is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
I only said unity. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just an Odic dance music.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with. Your pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any.
The mass murderer? Why? There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there.
There is. Will do.
No, Noid. Stop twisting my melon, man. People are gonna love it. It'll be our thing.
Okay. Odd to say, I did get anyway. He's been giving me kind of a dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Have you been listening to what Egg's been? The man, good thing you didn't squash him. The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind had beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve.
Just like that, the young man is dead. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis.
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused.
Utmost dedication.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
That's a pretty hard...
Yeah!
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to... Oh yeah, sure thing. They're hardcore. You know what I think? I think man, woman, and child, they're just clothes. Nah, it's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that art. It looks like you're trying to hang yourself with it.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this...
Respect as a man!
The young man...
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All core! All right!
He furrows his brow as his...
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get...
I am the mic and full. Back to the heavy hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibbity!
Your cop...
Viclo! True! Hardcore! Hardcore! Internally coherent!
All core! All right!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was no...
Viclo! True! Hardcore! Hardcore! Internally coherent!
All core!
He furrows...
Hardcore!
Is it though?
One mind! Viclo! True! Hardcore! Hardcore! Internally...
All core!
He furrows...
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a...
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine ecstatic vibrations? Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective? The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just...
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much.
I wouldn't.
An underground place with no...
We're not going with anything.
Why not?
I don't care.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean.
But Disco Elysium, isn't it wacky?
The past is the future, but the future...
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
And short. And...
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on it. Feels good. It feels right. But what is this?
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can audio waves thump against your ribcage? The speaker setup makes everything sound
Goodbye, officer.
What's on your mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to test your limits. Support. This is for your posse. They got jumping around, as this sort of music requires, is actually a taxing physical activity and should be dignified with a sports suit. Predictable, but solid. Close your eyes. Unfold. The wind pushes a piece of tear across the cracked tiles. From the north comes the malicious laughter. Your eye follows the tide from behind you. Beyond the voice again. Just a moment. You turn around.
Centaur Man is made of metal.
Yeah! Connect the centaur to the lorries! Unite the...
Huh? Which would pretty much...
One roundabout! One wavelength! Hardcore!
Probably the biggest antenna.
We have the...
He's right. All we're missing now is the transceiver itself. Soon as you find one. Exactly.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema.
Can't do it. We just got this place set up. Can't go risking Egg's most important equipment. Some equipment from Arbor could work. Worth, while you're gone, me and...
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music... Oh, the project! It's not... There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio... Egghead! At 3... He doesn't listen to me! He only ever... Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
We're close. True, hard, full, car! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before... Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's Oranese.
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith.
So am I!
Oh! Is that...
Egghead to the advent... The club... True! Hardcore! Hardcore to the... Here comes the...
True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekokata. The place to. Yekokata.
Yekokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, an intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth. Intermittent.
True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent.
He furrows his.
Is it though? But seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is. There is a hawthorn tree. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even.
To the mega! Yeah! I could. Oh! She uses 3.5.
Oh no. We're going to.
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it. Hang on. This is.
Whoa, thank God.
Great! Someone got through to him.
Everybody! Don't. The honor will be back! But we're doing something else for honor.
Yes, what is...
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit?
Maximum!
I know it.
Pump it to the brick!
Glue style? Okay.
See? He pumps it to the Hardmaster. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. It's out there now. In the world, it will devour everything. The floorboards.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, he's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty...
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window.
Come down to...
Below it, all the base grows. It's shaking the building's foundation.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Beautiful...
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor!
Fuck! I can't shut it up.
In the mixing desk now. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound.
Egg.
I pulled the plug.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be...
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that...
Yeah, but did you record it?
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the...
That it wasn't her fault.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although
It was very hard not to. I think...
I promise it was mathematical information. I have no...
Her voice seems muffled.
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with this.
I want you to...
I don't care.
That's the best...
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this.
Yes. And we have to get back to...
Some tiny... You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you...
Yes, what is it?
What? Oh, there's that guy! I need him. He doesn't listen to me!
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your head.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence.
Yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already have. Along these thoughts formed in you somewhere, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend and a woman. She was there too. Her hair.
What? But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
She looks up into the dark.
Then
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
Then the Pale is... But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale, I understand. A theory of the Pale where, according to this, how long... And information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why...
An intellectual hunger fills...
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this?
Knows how to think this.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. You think the presence of that puncture has...
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them. You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. Then go tell her. Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a... Yes, but most of them were burnt.
Some of them might. A black... She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window.
I'm going to leave...
Man, you will certainly some man.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. I wouldn't go so...
Yeah!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there. But I had It must be anthroponetic crosstalk. The one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through Pale, all kind... Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to anytime.
The mother of humanism stands above.